So we want to learn percentage. So the first one is, what is 20% of 100? What is 20% of 100? So here we shall have 20 all over 100 times 100. So the answer now here shall be 20. So the answer is 20. So 20% of 100, we shall have 20 out of 100 multiplied by 100. So the answer is 20. Okay, so we can say what is, we can say like what is 50% of 100. So another example, so the one is example 1. Another example, example 2. What is 50%? What is 50% of 100? So what is 50% of 100? So here we shall have 50 over 100 times 100. So our answer here shall be 50%. So that is how we work out the percentage. So like, what is 20% of 100? We should pick 20, then divide by 100 times 100. So the answer shall be 20. Same way, what is 50% of 100? It is 50 out of 100 times 100, and the answer is 50%. So there are several ways of working out. So we can change 4 over 5. Change 4 over 5 to percentage. So change 4 over 5 to percentage. So how are we going to change 4 over 5 to percentage? We shall pick 4 over 5. We know that all percentage adds up to 100%. So we multiply it by 100%. So from there we begin to do what? The simplification. We simplify. So 5 goes here once. 5 into 100 how many times? 20. And therefore multiply by 5. So the answer shall be 80%. So the answer shall be 80%. So we have changed 4 over 5 to a percentage. So we shall have 4 over 5 multiplied by 100. So we simplify. 4 multiplied by 20 is 80. So that is how we can change this. So we can also change this 80% into a fraction, whereby we say we change 80% into a fraction. It shall be 80 over 100. So here the answer shall be, we simplify, 0 cancels 0. Let's pick a number that can go between 8 and 10, and the number itself now is 2. So 2 there, 4, 2 there, 5. So the correct answer is now 4 over 5. So that is how we change percentage into a fraction. So we've changed 4 over 5 from the percentage to a fraction. So we've also converted 4 over 5 to a percentage, and now we've picked that it is 80%. And we want to work out another example whereby you can say change 3 out of 10 to a percentage. 3 out of 10 to a percentage. So shall take 3 out of 10 multiplied by 100%, because we want to change it into a percentage. So here we shall have 0 cancels 0. Now 3 multiplied by 10. So the answer is 30%. So the answer is 30%. So we can also change this 30% into a fraction if it is bringing 3 out of 10. So we shall get 30 out of 100, because when changing into a fraction, the denominator is out of 100. So we cancel 0, 0. So 3 over, so the answer is 3 over 10. So you can also change this 3 over 10. This one is a fraction into a decimal. So how many 0 do you have? 1 0. So means that you shall have move 1 decimal point. So the answer now becomes 0.3. So the answer now becomes 0.3. So that is the correct answer. Now, if in any case you are told to, you're marking an exam, or you're marking something, or you want to change a figure, let's say a student has scored 25%, a student has scored 25 marks, and the test was out of 40, and the student has scored 25, so 25 out of 40. Now this one is the marks that has been got, so you need to change this 25 out of 40 into a percentage, so that the student got the correct marks out of percentage. So let's say the one is student A, so we shall have 25 out of 40 multiplied by 100%. So here we shall cancel 0, cancel 0. Now we shall have 25 times 10, that is 250 over 4. Then we shall get a number that goes between 25 and 4. And the number is 2. So 2 here, twice, 2 there, 125. So now 2 goes into 125 how many times? So 2 here once, 2 into 12, 6, 2 into 5, 4. So the student shall get 64.5, but there is no 64.5. So we have to round it off, so that now it becomes 65%. So meaning that 25 out of 40 is equivalent to 65%. So one is equivalent to 65%. So meaning that the student attains 65%, because if the number of marks that he or she got was 25 out of 40, when we convert, it is now becoming 25%. Now let's pick another example where, for example, this student A, so the one is student A, so the student A has scored 10 out of 50. So the score is 10 out of 50. You need to convert this one into percentage. When you convert this into percentage, we're going to multiply this number out of 100. So you shall have 10 out of 50 multiplied by 100%. So you want to check the marks for student A. So the marks of student A shall be 50 goes in 1, 50 goes into 100 twice. So now 10 multiplied by 2. So the answer is 20%. So meaning that the student A has scored 20%. And if 20%, that is a below average as compared to the marks that he or she have got, 10 out of 50. Let's check another student, a similar student, student B. Student B is getting the same equivalent marks. Student B is getting at least 25 out of 50. 25 out of 50. So let's convert this one into percentage. So we shall have 25 out of 50 multiplied by 100%. So 0 cancels 0, 5 here once, there 2. So the answer is 50%. This one is for student B. This one is for student A. So you can check. When we convert the marks for student A, that is 10 out of 50, the answer is 20%. When we convert the marks for student B, that is 25 out of 50, and the answer is 50%. So those ones are the ways in which we use what? We use percentages to do the conversion. So you can always work out, you can always convert, you can use percentages in daily lives when you want to sharpen your math skills, or if there's a profession that you're doing and you need the conversion. Maybe there are certain figures that you need to convert them so that we can read them. Like this figure, like 10 out of 50, when you're collecting such a data, it's not easier to read. So you need to convert it into a percentage so that it is easier to read and to understand. So we are not only doing this for an exam, but also to sharpen the careers that you're dealing with. Like when a doctor is out the 25 out of 50, at least it is at times difficult to read. So you just need to convert it into a percentage. That can make it very simple to do what? To read and to understand. To read and to understand. So percentages are usually very, very important, and be rest assured that all percentages are usually out of 100%. All percentages out of 100%. Maybe we have a figure like 0.4. So you're told this to convert into, change into percentage. So this one is a decimal. When converting to a percentage, you need to change it into a fraction. So because it is one decimal point, meaning that it shall have 1 0. Then you multiply by 100%. So from there we shall say 0 cancels 0, and 4 multiplied by 10 is 40%. That's why I'm saying that percentages are usually help us to get to read the figures easily. Like we get 0.4, which is at times difficult to read, but you can as well convert it to a percentage that can make it more and more readable. Like now it becomes 40%. So we can also say that when you're told to arrange the numbers, maybe you are told to arrange the fractions. Like we had a half, then we had 2 over 5. Then you are told, like, among these numbers here, a half, 1 over 2, and you also have 2 over 5. Which one is bigger than the other? Which one is bigger? What you do, you just convert these numbers into a fraction, so that you can get which one is bigger than the other. Like 1 over 2 shall be a half multiplied by 100%, and the answer shall be 50%. Now, when coming to 2 over 5, we shall pick 2 over 5. 2 over 5 multiplied by 2 over 5 multiplied by 100%. So 5 here once, 5 into 120, and the answer is 40%. Now see, 2 over 5 when converting into a percentage, it is 40%. 1 over 2 when converting into a percentage, it is 50%. So this fraction between 1 over 2 and 2 over 5, we can easily know which fraction is bigger, and we can now confirm that a half, that is 1 over 2, this fraction here is bigger than this. This one is smaller. So that is how percentages usually help us in several areas, or several cases. We use the percentages. Like arrange this number, like a half, we have 3 over 5. We also have 6 out of 5. Then you are told to arrange this number according to which one is bigger and which one is greater. Just by looking here, you might not know until now you convert all of these fractions into a percentage. That is when you shall know which fraction is bigger and which fraction is smaller, by multiplying all of them by 100%. Let's take for an example 1 over 2. We've said 1 over 2. The answer is 50%. Let's pick 3 over 5. So 3 over 5 multiplied by 100, the answer is 60%. Let's pick 6 out of 5. So 6 out of 5 multiplied by 100, and the answer is 5 here once, 5 into 100, 20. So now we shall have 6 multiplied by 20, that is 120. So here is 60, here is 50. So this fraction, we can know that 6 out of 5, indeed this one is improper fraction, so it is bigger as compared to 3 over 5 and 1 over 2. 3 over 5 and 1 over 2. So that is how we use the percentages to work out the answers. And we can also use the percentages in our day-to-day lives. We can use them in our day-to-day lives. So if you're joining this channel for the first time, ensure you subscribe, so that each and every time we shall be going live, and we shall be uploading more contents to do with maths. Maybe today we are looking at percentages, tomorrow we shall look at calculus, or we shall also look at other areas. Okay, so let's still proceed now. So you have a decimal like 0.4. 0.03. So this one is a decimal, a decimal number, 0.03. If you're asked to change this one into a percentage, you have to convert this one into a fraction first. That is 3 out of how many digits does it have? 1, 2. So out of 100. 3 out of 100. Then multiply by 100% because you are changing it into a fraction. So 2 zeros cancel 2 zeros, and the answer is 3%. So that is all about percentage. Let's now move to fractions. Let's move to fractions. So when asked about fractions, fraction is also one of the nice part. Let's, you are told 2 over 5. You add to 1 over 2. 2 over 5, you add to 1 over 2. So this one is the easiest trick that you can do. You just take this 2, you multiply that way, then you take 5, you multiply by 1. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Then you add it to 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Then you take 5 multiplied by 2, which is 10. So 4 plus 5 is 9 out of 10. So the answer is 9 out of 10. Let's check another example. Maybe you're told 6 over 7, you add 2. 6 over 7, you add 2. 2 out of 6. 6 over 7, you add 2 out of 6. The easiest math trick that you can use, you just take this 7 multiply by 2, and the answer is 14. Then you add 2, this 6 multiply by 6, and the answer is 36. All over 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. So we shall have 14 plus 36, and the answer is 50. So we shall have 50 out of 42. Then from there you can go ahead and simplify the answer. You shall pick 2. 2 goes there, 25. 2 goes there, 21. So now when we write this 25 out of 21 as an improper fraction, we shall have 1 whole, and 25 subtract from 21 is 4 out of 21. So that one is now becomes the answer on how we handle the fraction. You simply multiply 6 by 6, then 7 by 2. 6 by 6 is 36, 7 by 2 is 14, then 4 multiplied by 6 is 42. Then by 2, 14 plus 36 is 50. Then from there, 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. Then we change into an improper fraction. That becomes 1 whole and 4 over 21. So I want to stop there. So let's meet tomorrow on more about the fractions. Same time, keep in touch. Bye bye for now. You can check some of my videos on that have uploaded. Thank you.